Have you ever looked at something so familiar that you missed its true beauty? Today's gospel reminds us that even the most ordinary moments can be filled with extraordinary grace, if we only have eyes to see.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus departed from there and came to his native place, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were astonished. They said, "Where did this man get all this? What kind of wisdom has been given him? What mighty deeds are wrought by his hands? Is he not the carpenter, the son of Mary, and the brother of James and Joseph and Judas and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor except in his native place, and among his own kin and in his own house." So he was not able to perform any mighty deed there, apart from curing a few sick people by laying his hands on them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Dear friends, today's Gospel passage from Mark, a mere 6 verses, resonates with a quiet yet profound truth. Familiarity can breed blindness. We see it in Jesus' return to Nazareth, his hometown. The carpenter's son, now a preacher and healer, stands before his own kin, his words echoing in the synagogue. And yet their eyes, accustomed to the sight of calloused hands shaping wood, fail to recognize the divine light that now dances in them. "Where did this man get all this?" they ask, their astonishment tinged with disbelief. Is it not the same question we, too, sometimes find ourselves asking when faced with the extraordinary in the ordinary? When a chance encounter blossoms into a deep friendship, when a whispered prayer finds an unexpected answer, when amidst the mundane, a flicker of grace ignites within our hearts. Perhaps, like the Nazarenes, we too are prone to overlooking the miracles woven into the very fabric of our lives. We seek the spectacular, the earth-shattering, forgetting that God often whispers in the gentle breeze, not the roaring storm. We chase grand pronouncements, neglecting the quiet wisdom found in a child's laughter, a comforting handclasp, or the silent beauty of a sunrise. Think of the countless blessings that grace our days, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the nourishment of a shared meal, the love that shines in the eyes of those we hold dear. These are not grand gestures, but they are miracles nonetheless, testament to the divine hand that sustains and cherishes us every moment. Let us open our hearts, not just to the awe-inspiring pronouncements, but to the quiet wonders that whisper of God's presence. Let us be like the few in Nazareth who, despite their familiarity, recognized the power at work in Jesus' hands, and allowed themselves to be healed. In this spirit, let us step out of our own Nazareth, out of the comfort of the familiar, and into the world with eyes wide open. Let us seek the divine not just in the distant mountains, but in the valleys of our daily lives. Let us listen for the whispers of grace in the laughter of children, the rustle of leaves, the kindness of a stranger. For it is there, in the ordinary, that the extraordinary presence of God truly shines. May we, like Jesus, leave our mark on the world not with thunderous pronouncements, but with gentle acts of love, compassion, and faith. May we be living testaments to the miracles that unfold around us, reminding one another that God is not a distant deity, but a loving presence woven into the very fabric of our lives. Go forth, then, in peace, and carry the light of Christ within you. Let your hearts be open to the whispers of grace, and may you find miracles blooming in the most unexpected corners of your everyday lives.